Hello and welcome to Season Quest. My name is Lucy and I play Bankshot. I'm going to be joined by Tom playing Fissure, Troy playing Snowflake Supreme, and Charlie DMing. This was the fifth take. I'm not very good at this. Enjoy the episode.
Hello dear listeners, and welcome back to Dearth's Point. I'm your host, Darren Dearth. Today's episode, Exchange. Reports indicate the shapeshifter known only as Alloy has disappeared. Have the Freedom Fighters already thrown away their new toy? Or has this mysterious visitor seen the light? Upon announcement of the containment, it seems Fissure has rejoined the ranks of these rejects. Are the three dumb fighters and company preparing for their final assault? Worry not, citizens, justice will come. Remember, please report any information you have on these criminals and their allies to our research staff at Dearth's Point. Thank you.
Speaking of, not Lego video games, but speaking of people who maybe shouldn't be existing in the same universe while the other one is existing, we should probably check on Sentry Man. Just because, you know, you were in his dimension and he came here in your place.
You're saying so many names. Actually, I recognize Sentry Man. He was the guy that the newspaper guy was like, "You're not Sentry Man," and then I pounded him in the face. And then I pounded another guy in the face. There's so many villains there who straight up, their power is like being bad at fighting.
I whispered a trick shot. Oh, it's like your power.
I got trick shots.
By the way, no, we're not under mind control, apparently.
That's amazing.
So I don't have to do my plan
No.
anymore. It was a good plan.
At least you're a pretty face.
I'm gonna run down and check on Sentry Man, see if he's still down there with Wade and Patient Hero, or if he got zipped back to his universe when Fissure arrived back.
Yeah. As you run down, you get into the sort of room where they were hanging out, and you can see Patient Hero and Wade sort of comforting Sentry Man as he's sitting in a chair and looking troubled, kind of looking like Fissure did right before he vanished. He's like, I don't feel too hot. I feel like an ice cube in the Arctic.
That would be categorically too hot.
Yeah.
I run in and I place my hand on Sentry Man's shoulder. Are you alright?
I feel like a cracker snapped in half. I'm in two places.
I think you might be about to go home. Back to your place and time. Our friend Fissure has just come back, so I think having you both in the same place is too much for the universe, I guess, and you're going home.
Can I walk into the room at this moment? Holy shit,
Yeah.
Wade's back. Hello.
We told you that.
Yeah, but like a lot is going on.
Yeah.
You know?
And Wade says, Junior.
Yeah. Oh my god, great to see you. I'm just gonna quickly do something a little bit comforting real quick, okay?
Okay.
I walk up to Sentry Man, and I want to kneel down in front of him, and I'm like, hey, look at me. I've been there before.
Okay.
I was just in your dimension, and I've come back because I need to. But just like I needed to come back, you're needed in your world so much, okay?
Okay.
And I just want to tell you, I envy the fact that you get to go back to a place that's gonna love you so much. It's incredible that you've managed to be such a great hero, and I know you're gonna continue to be a great hero. So you just need to let go, okay? Not die,
All right.
but just let it happen. All right, man?
Well, yeah, it sounds to me that y'all don't have the space and I don't have the time, so...
You'll have the time, buddy.
You've
Alright.
been a massive help, Sentry Man. Thank you so much for everything you've done with us.
It was good to meet you.
By the way, can you tell, first of all, can you tell Kid Fissure that he probably shouldn't fight alone because he's only 12? Number two, can you tell my barber he's on 49th Street? It's Ashley. He was the best friend I'd ever had. Okay? Thanks, man.
I'll do that for you.
Bastard.
You don't know what it's like having a barber. Can I roll for comfort or support?
Yep.
Can I remove one from the team pool? Fuck this guy.
So I failed.
Yeah, I'll tell the barber on 48th Street, Ashing, that you'd like his cut. I'm out of time here.
I give him a little wave.
And he waves as he disappears. Bye-bye, Century Man.
I actually could have passed if I'd used a team pool, but that's fine.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
No, I took mine away from the team pool because you said it was the best friend you'd ever had.
No. You guys don't get it. It's a different world.
She goes to a different universe.
I have different best friends depending on my universe. I wanna walk up to Wade and be like, "How's it feel to be alive? Yeah, that's crazy that you would like straight up frozen for like ages. Do you remember like anything, or do you just kind of like, is it like a gap? You know, did you dream?"
For me, it felt like almost an instant where I felt a splash of water and then I felt the embrace of my boyfriend again. But I feel like I do have dreams about what happened in between. The last couple of nights I've slept, the one night I slept, I had very intense dream about things that might have, things that might have happened.
That's crazy.
I also have superpowers now.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, I guess we could do like a crash course on them and train you up.
We reckon he's Hallow.
Yeah.
But I recommended you guys for Hallow. Why didn't it choose you guys?
Lightbulb picked.
Oh, what prick.
Lightbulb wanted to take his body. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. I understand. I'm behind on the times. Listen, you can catch me up over dinner.
Yeah, I was supposed to be Lightbulb's host.
Okay.
What a terrible party it would have been.
One other thing worth noting, I've realized this now that I'm here. My Lightbulb privileges haven't been revoked, so I can kind of do some things before he notices, maybe. But I don't got a communicator, so...
I think we used Pull Shark to hack Lightbulb.
I also have another
with your ability as well.
My dad does have an override code, which I memorized. So, you know, I'm good at hacking. That's my thing. I forgot that was my
that's
thing.
What I mean.
Oh, yeah, I can do that with... Cool, okay. Yeah, me and Pull Shark. Pull Shark?
Yeah. Oh, so that's another thing that happened.
Your dead guy?
Yeah, my dead guy. He put his brain in juice.
Cool.
And now he is... now he's a computer. Are you okay, Charlie?
That was the dumbest way you could have explained it, and I love it.
He put his brain in juice.
And now he's a computer.
Did you actually spit out your drink, Charlie?
No, I didn't. I kept it in.
I'm so proud of you. He put his brain in juice. And now he's a computer. Name one other way I should phrase it.
No, that's perfect.
Oh, yeah, you got it in one.
There's a lot for me to
all in
catch
one.
up on, which we can do off microphone when I'm having dinner with you guys.
Yeah, we tell you everything else.
Yeah.
I didn't learn
Let's
anything
hack
on Earth Point 2
Lightbulb.
aside from how to use my powers better.
Well, good on. That's still a good use of your time.
Yeah.
But you learned confidence.
Yeah, I've got confidence. I think, though, we shouldn't just go straight up and fight Lightbulb again.
Yeah, it didn't work out last time.
We need to train, and we need to find out a weakness in Lightbulb and take him down. Okay?
Yeah, I with the three of us working together, as well as, you know, all of the resources and people we have teaming up with us, that's a lot of points in the team pool. I think we can do this.
Truly.
You're
Also,
almost a point master.
crime still exists, so maybe a little bit of underground crime fighting too, just for fun, you know? Beat some bad guys up, put them in a prison or whatever. Don't give away our secret identities or anything like that.
Depends what we've got time for.
It's really good to be back, guys.
It's good for you to be back. I'm very glad.
I want to pull them into a hug again.
Yay!
I've missed you, Junior.
I miss you too, Chill. Again, the suit, it's not tacky, right? It's cool. It's cool.
No,
it's
it's
good.
Yeah, it looks good. It
Have
looks
you
good.
seen me and Chill's suits?
You
Mainly
guys
Chill's.
definitely need an upgrade. My mom knows tailoring, so...
How did you get yours done in the other dimension? Your
I
barber
went to
or
No, I went to a
best
professional
friend
tailor.
barber?
You would not believe how much money they pay heroes there, all right? I got $20, right?
What?
Which is, it doesn't sound like much, but you look at that compared to the 1920s, That's fucking crazy. Hold on, let me just Google how much $20 US was in the 1920s.
Check out the inflation.
1950s.
Yeah, it was 50s. It was 50s.
$235 today. And I
Holy
got that
shit.
per villain, and that street was littered with crime. I literally one time went to an alley, knocked out 8 villains,
That's a lot of money.
fucking almost over $1,000. And so I bought my suit with that. Of course, that money is now
Amazing.
worthless because I'm in a different dimension and you have different presidents there. But, you know,
I guess we'll start training. Go see your mum, and
get you
I
some
want
new
to.
suits. Cool. This is going to be awesome.
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 Awesome. End of session?
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously Cobalt grew further away from the team. I think that Fissure grew into his own image of himself. I'm going to shift my mundane down and my superior up.
Yeah. I think Gracie's close to the team. Especially Chip. We've kind of had to go through a lot of this together, and like losing a friend and gaining a friend and all of this very complicated stuff. And we've been leaning on each other, and then Fissure came back, which was great. So I think we grew closer, so I'm going to mark potential.
I'm also
Nice.
going to mark potential because, yeah, we grew closer as a team, 100%, between bonding over the death of Alloy and our friend returning, and just even comforting the Sentry Man to bringing the pool league together. Like, it was really
Saying mean things to Trickshot.
Yeah, it was a team building kind of day.
Let's start with what do we want to start with? Sorry, I'm not DMing.
Wade, aka the new Hallow, has started training his new powers. Chip, how are you helping?
I'm trying to be as supportive as I can. I feel partially responsible, obviously, and I've not always had the best reaction or track record with my own powers and other people's reactions to them. So, like, I'm trying to be supportive, and I'm like going up, and I'm like, wait, it's gonna be fine, you know. Keep working at it. If you master these powers, like, you'll be a hero. You'll be amazing. But if nothing happens, then nothing happens. We can suppress them, so it's no biggie. Don't pressure yourself. But maybe this is something we could do together. And I am just trying to be there for them in the moment.
Yeah. Whenever he's like asleep or not training, he usually tries to use like a power inhibitor. It's been getting more and more uncomfortable for him though, and it almost feels like power is building up more inside of him the more he does it. You also notice that every time you guys hold hands, a little bit of steam comes off.
Aww. And I imagine the first time I like yanked my hand back really quick in like panic and worry, and now it's almost soothing to slide my hand into theirs, and that little bit of steam is just like a reminder that yes, we are both there together in that moment.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
You're becoming more comfortable with the extra heat, because it's not like so much so that it would weaken you or anything, but yeah, it's comforting instead of scary at this point.
Yeah. And all of that was really cute and great, Charlie, except for the bit where you made me worry that he's going to become overpowered and explode for a second there.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Possibly,
just-
but not right now.
We just had a guy explode last time, so.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. We gotta
Can't do that
limit it.
twice.
Instead of
One
a time
explosion
loop,
per
it's just
season.
an explosion loop. Just everybody starts self-detonating.
Boom loop.
Boom loop.
Boom loop.
Sounds like a fucking DJ that I would want to kill.
And Fissure,
Yeah.
Beefquake has been not leaving your side ever since you came back. Just really making sure they don't lose you.
Yeah, me and Beefquake would probably be, as part of our training montage, I guess, going around the city, like around the dome, trying to find people who are like either trapped in the dome and want to be out, or vice versa, and helping them get out. Like, I can teleport them out.
Yeah.
Or teleport them in.
Yeah.
And Beefquake will be sniffing out for people who are like, you know, like stuck or anything like that. You know, like a dog did in 9/11. but imagine it was a cat and it's not 9/11.
Yeah. So when you're going around the city, obviously you're doing this in disguise because you have multiple superhero teams and emergency services looking for you, all under Lightbulb's command.
Well, Fissure's got a new costume, so
Yeah. So
he's
it's
already
easier.
kind of in disguise.
Yeah. You get a few, like, side eyes and stuff, but then, like, they look at the photo of who they're looking for, and then they look at you, and they're like, nah, couldn't be.
No way. He's
This
way
guy looks
cooler.
way too cool.
This guy's badass. What do I observe in terms of the superhero teams walking around? Like, is it just flight school, or is it like every team that I know of? You know, like, is it like?
So it's flight school, it's the daymen, it's some of the bowling league that weren't warned.
That aren't trick
Yes.
shot or Greg?
Yeah.
Charlie, you named another team in the first episode, and I don't remember what it is now.
Okay, let me
You-
go through.
You name another team. They're with us at the table, but they don't get a burrow.
Shit, I did too, didn't I?
Yeah, I listened to the first 2 episodes, nearly in full, because I almost listened to Season Quest. And I have to make a retraction with something I said, I think, last episode, because I'm a fucking idiot and I don't remember stuff. I was like, yeah, no, I came up with Gracie got us entirely separate from the bowling league. No, not true at all. We joked about the bowling league first, and I said that in, like, the second episode. I was like, ah, shit, I just got that wrong.
That's
And
so
this is my
funny.
public apology for being a fucking idiot.
Lucy's issuing a
Continue.
retraction.
I'm issuing a retraction for just being stupid.
Continued Miss Cannon.
And I'm deleting all of Season Quest.
Well,
I have to retract all of it.
While Charlie's looking for this other team, I just want to say that I came up with Civilian's sidekick last night. His name is
Burrow Boy.
not inanimate,
I love it.
and he can
That's
speak to
pretty good.
inanimate
What's-
objects.
That's...
Do they speak back?
Maybe.
Which, in terms of usefulness, is so much better than specifically cities. He's going to turn out so much better than Civilian.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, he just needs some
imagining.
training.
I was imagining like a really young kid who could speak to his toys and turn them into armor, or into like
Aw.
like use the toy soldiers as actual little soldiers.
Oh my god, Small Soldiers is my favorite.
What's your second
Favorite
favorite
what?
little soldier movie?
My second favorite Little Soldier
Oh.
movie. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten the name of it, and I just figured out what it was. The Borrowers.
Did you know that that's based
fair
on?
enough.
Did you know that Arrietty, the Ghibli film, is based on the Borrower's book?
That is such a good movie.
Also stars Tom Holland.
And the English dub.
Yeah, he plays the boy.
Oh my gosh, I thought you meant The Borrowers. I was like, what?
No.
Hey, Charlie, how's reading your list going?
So,
Hey, everybody, welcome
All
back
of
to
my-
Borrowers at Night.
Read out a bunch of them and I'll tell you what happens.
here's the issue. My list of superhero teams is on my phone that I broke.
Oh no! That's so fucking tragic.
Yeah.
SEAL team.
I'm sorry, buddy.
R.I.P.
I just don't think Charlie's ever gonna figure it out.
I remember saying them too.
Yeah.
The mincemeats. Can we just do the podcast and we'll work it out in a bit? If you
We'll
want,
take a break at some
you
point
want-
and you can listen.
No,
when you get to Gracie, I'll mute my mic and I'll listen to that part. Okay?
Yeah. So, with your travels throughout the filament, helping people out of the dome and sort of calming down the citizens and showing that, hey, maybe when you do reveal yourself, the freedom fighters are fighting for good, you're starting to notice a few strange things that Beefquake has been up to
Like what?
as you're helping people out. The fur of Beefquake has been changing hues, almost.
Interesting.
Like, not enough to notice if you weren't really looking, but like you've noticed it underneath the costume you put her in when you're going out, because you're so close up while you're putting that costume on. You're like, wait, weren't you a
Orange cat?
brighter orange before?
Weren't you Jackman and now you're Laurie? Hang on a second. I love getting
Good Hugh
silent
joke.
nods from my
Good Hugh
podcast
joke.
co-cast.
Sometimes a joke's not funny enough to laugh at.
Yeah.
As you teleport people outside of the dome, out of the corner of your eye, you catch her almost going through all of the hues of the rainbow, just as you're teleporting people.
Chameleon cat?
Maybe.
Or just, like, hair dye cat?
We'll see. How do you... I don't know, maybe do you train her or something? And
Yeah, I kind of noticed this, and I'm like, Beefquake, when did you start to change colors?
Meow.
That's right, you're a cat. Can you turn red?
And she turns a darker orange.
Okay, go a little darker than that.
She turns brown.
Trying to think of a red character that we know, but I can't. Okay, what about blue?
She looks up at the sky, which is right now being covered by the dome, and she turns like a sort of dark gray.
Do you know what Snowflake Supreme's costume looks like? Chill? Do you know what Chill's costume looks like?
Meow.
Turn that color.
She closes her eyes and turns white.
Wow. Our cat's colorblind. Important thing to know.
This is so fucking cute.
Very, but at least we didn't get a dog, because dogs are way more colorblind.
Can I put Beefquake down on the ground and say, could you turn the color of the ground?
And she turns the color of the asphalt that you placed her on.
Good girl. And I scratch her behind the ears and give her a treat. I don't know. One of them cat shaking.
One of them cat shaking? Yeah, I know. I actually do know what you mean. Temptations.
Yes, Lucy knows me. I'm gonna give Beefquake a tummy rub and be like,
Meow.
oh, good kitty. All right, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna train this power to the point where you will be the best superpowered cat in the world. Not that you're not already, but you know, like in terms of how good you are at controlling your powers.
She lets you rub her belly a little bit more and then gives you a quick scratch.
Ow, why?
Because don't rub a cat's belly too long or they get angry.
I don't know how to read Beefquake.
Take 10 points of piercing damage.
I tap my shoulder, which Beefquake, of course, knows means to hop up there. And I go,
Yep.
Let's head back to the bar.
Mm.
I think we've gone and saved everyone so far.
Yeah, you've done a very good job. Bankshot,
Hello.
you and Trickshot have been hanging out while he's been practicing some of his magic tricks that he's so excited about. Sort of
Has he
testing
gotten
them
it
on
through
you.
his head that he's a fucking weird little wizard yet?
It's definitely starting to come together to him a lot. Like, he's not brain dead. He's at this point he's
For
figured
as
out
much
that this
as
is
Gracie insists, he's not brain dead.
at this point he's figured out this is no ordinary magic trick book, and
Yeah.
what he's been doing can't be explained by illusions and sleight of hand. With your help, basically yelling at him, "Hey, this is fucking magic." So
What does he
Trickshot
like?
is he's currently working on a disappearing trick. He's found a room with a pretty decently sized wardrobe, and the trick is he gets into the wardrobe, you open the door, and he's gone. So it hasn't worked out yet. He hasn't really deciphered what it says in the book completely. So right now he's waiting in the wardrobe for you to open the door.
I feel like Gracie's trying to like think of things that could possibly help spur this. So so she's tried like being very polite and knocking. I feel like she's tried to like kind of surprise him almost and like catch him off guard. This time she's gonna try scare him. So I'm gonna shake the wardrobe as hard as I can first, and then like smack the side of it really hard and then open it. See if I can
Alright.
scare him out.
So you do that, and when you open the door, for a moment, you see him floating, just like maybe 4 inches above the wardrobe floor, and then he like drops. He's like, "Oh."
Dude, that was yes, Tom?
The extra team was cage free.
Cage
Cage
free.
free. Thank you, Tom. Dude, that's a good new one. You did something different that time.
That wasn't the one I was trying for. I think I maybe mispronounced the spell.
Yeah, have a look to see what like floating and flying magic there is. Oh, if you could fly, that'd be so fun.
That'd be a pretty cool trick.
That'd be You gotta stop calling them tricks. It's just weird. You're not tricking anyone, you just have magic.
He rifles through his spell book and ends up on a page with a wee little picture of a stick figure sort of floating, surrounded by like magic circles and incantations and stuff. And he starts studying that more. And he's like, yeah, this is actually pretty similar to the disappearing one. It has to do with magical space instead of physical space. It's interesting.
Trickshot and everyone else has very different perspectives on what is interesting, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I guess like the nitty-gritties of magic is probably a little bit boring, but overall magic's interesting. Do you reckon you'll be able to get this one easier or something if it's about, what, magical space instead of physical space?
Yeah, with this one, it's more of affecting the immediate magical space around me instead of switching to spots of magical space, which seems simpler to me.
Okay, try again then.
And
I take the book and I'm like holding it open on the page. So he's got his hands free and he can still see.
He mumbles a couple of lines, and you see the golden lined cards come out of his pocket, his back pocket behind him, just floating into a circle behind him. And then he raises again a couple inches, and he's like, oh, I'm doing it.
Focus! Pay attention to what you're doing!
The cards drop onto the floor, which he hears behind him, surprises him, and then he lands too.
So yeah, the cards all flew around you when you did it that time. That's probably what the circles are.
Oh, that makes so much sense, because, like, I was just kind of, like, drawing circles in my head, and it never really, like, felt right. I was never good at drawing, so, huh.
Gracie is trying to help her friend. She is trying to unlock this power, partly to help him, partly to defeat Lightbulb, but she's so mad she's not the wizard. She's so pissed she didn't get some magical powers like this. Dude, you're impossible.
Actually, no, magic is quite possible, it seems.
Cool. And she starts helping pick up
Obviously.
all the fucking playing cards.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you know this. Do you... Like, I feel like you're unlocking a weird thing each step.
Yeah,
Is it kind of all
Really?
making sense to you?
kind of. I wish I had some sort of, like, magical tutor or something, but...
I'm
I just
doing
got-
my best.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great, but you don't know magic.
A floating
Yeah,
warlock
neither do
floats
you.
through the room. Trickshot.
Yeah, I don't know where to find a wizard. Actually, Pool Shark,
Yes.
are there any wizards? I think Pool Shark would be very used. Actually, no, because that's not a Gracie thing. That's a Lucy thing. Gracie would ask very specific questions.
Yeah.
Are there any superheroes or even villains that use like magic powers kind of along this lines?
There were a few. Most of the magic side of heroes don't necessarily join the Heroes Guild. They keep to themselves within their own groups. There was Farseer. There was the Warlock. There was Magic Mike. And there were a few that were being studied by Lightbulb and the Heroes Guild that never revealed themselves to the public eye.
And obviously, every member of Cage Free was also a wizard.
You know what? I bet Memory Bank met some of these people.
Ah.
Let's go find them.
Yep. Sweet. Alright, so you guys go out in disguise, presumably. Probably just in your civvies. And go to Memory Bank's house, which Fissure would have told you where it was. Or Pool Shark.
Someone would have told us.
Yeah.
Oh, you want Memory Bank's address? Yeah, sure. Here you
We
go.
don't need this. We don't need this.
Why? Role-playing's good, Lucy. Stop
Eh.
trying to uninvolve me from the podcast.
It's my favorite activity. I don't know if you can hear me knocking.
Why are you knocking?
The Memory
There's a
Bank.
door.
Oh,
Oh.
Memory Bank.
Dude, I fucking...
I assumed you were knocking at Tom. I was real confused.
Yeah, no, I just went to Tom's door and knocked on his door. I hate it here. Tom, maybe you're right. Role-playing is important.
And, yeah, Memory Bank opens the door. Instead of the bathrobe that you've seen him in before. He's now in sort of a military-esque looking uniform. It's like black full button up with like high-waisted pants, kind of like a navy looking thing.
Very stylish. Hi, can we come in?
Yes, of course, Gracie. Come in.
Thank you. And I lead the way. Well, not lead the way. I imagine he leads the way. Now that I'm thinking about it.
You push past him and
takes
walk
you-
towards the kitchen. Where are your fucking wizards?
Where are the wizards?
Remember a wizard.
He takes you into the living room, sits you down on the couch, and he sits on his favorite grandpa chair.
So we're here because we're wondering if you knew any, like, magic-y superheroes.
Yes,
Yeah, we're trying to train.
I'm currently training my new found magical powers. Sorry.
I point to Trickshot when he says that.
Yes.
Even though I'm aware he knows, but it's impulse.
Yes, I've worked with a few of the magic users before. Fun fact, members of the team, several of them, were magic users. The answer,
Ah.
Bottle Cap Joe. Just 2 of them, actually.
Rushmore.
2 out of 6 ain't bad. 6, 5? 5? 6? 5
1,
or
2,
6?
3, 4, 5.
6 if you count Edison.
Yeah.
2 out of 5 or 6 isn't bad.
I remember when the team broke up because of Yoko.
Shut up.
When the team broke up, the answer started going by a new name, Farseer.
Ah.
And he practiced that side of his powers much more than his detective work.
Okay. We're trying to figure out how we can use any information about magic to help teach him how to do magic. Do you have any ideas? Did you know anything?
I remember the pain, sudden, sharp, in my back. And then my eyes opened to a new energy.
I very quietly say to Trickshot, "You're never allowed to be mad at me again. I did this." I give him like a shit-eating grin.
Sorry.
He rolls his eyes.
Just to reiterate, Memory Bank says, I remember getting stabbed in the back.
And then he got his magic immediately after.
Immediately after.
Like, when he woke up, he had the magic. I did that to him, I'm gonna
Was it
say.
the stabbing that did it, or was it just like luck at a hospital?
No, it was the stabbing, definitely.
I remember just the cusp of death. I remember being told, not with words, but with feeling, that there is more for me to do, and I would become greater. I'm sorry, it's something that you, Trickshot, don't remember, and it's hard for me to pull out further.
Trickshot's like, yeah, I didn't know you were talking about me.
You know what I remember? I remember getting stabbed in the back and waking up and having a pack of cards on my lap that went, oh, you're magic.
When did he get what, Canadian?
Just a guy.
Just a guy.
Just a silly little guy.
Just a little guy.
It's very funny hearing you go between this very, like, serious and intense character and Trickshot being like, I don't know.
I do remember a voice, and it's a voice I've heard before, but not as Trickshot. It's a voice I've heard as Gracie. A vision.
Madam
Could
Sands.
it be... I was gonna say, could it be the fucking, what's the word I'm looking for?
Psychic.
Prophecy?
Ah.
Same
Yes.
related to the prophecy?
It wasn't her voice, it was the one speaking through her.
Yeah.
I totally forgot that happened. I totally forgot she got spoken through. Was that also death? Have we both met death? I
It's a
hate it
voice.
here.
It was Lightbulb.
It's a voice that I know too.
It just clicked. Oh my god, I can't believe that took me so long to realize.
Hasn't clicked for me. Hasn't clicked.
Oh, if it hasn't clicked
for me.
Oh, you guys are so fucking stupid, and I'm so smart.
That's correct.
I hope Tom's wrong, because last time Tom was like, I'm a genius and you guys are stupid. He was wrong.
No, I trust that Tom's got it.
I
at
could
this
be
point.
wrong. I could be wrong, but
Tom has
feel
talked
like-
with Memory Bank the most.
The cards were light bulb.
I know him. The answer.
Oh.
Charlie spent like 20 minutes earlier talking about Farseer and how he could like see the future or whatever. I mean, started to train magic instead of detective work.
Mm-hmm.
He can see so far into the
It's like
future
20
that he
minutes.
turned into a ghost or whatever.
This might not be good news. Bankshot says out loud. I don't think he's a good... I don't know if he's a good guy. That could... Ooh. I also don't know where he would be.
Seems like you're looking for
An
the
answer.
answer.
You know what I would ask if I was Gracie?
What?
I would ask, did the answer die? Or is he still... Like, did you go to his funeral?
Do you know if the answer's dead? Credit
Me.
to Tom.
We had a service for him, but it was a public service, the same we held for Bottle Cap Joe and Billy Yard. There was no body.
The entire original team's gonna be alive, huh?
Hope not. I really don't want to meet Bottle Cap Joe.
I want to meet,
He sounds like a fucking prick.
I want to meet, Fuckface, Billy Yard.
Fuckface.
The hard yard.
I don't expect me to remember anything. They're all gonna be alive. Were their bodies at the other ones?
No, we didn't want bodies at the public services.
Did you guys do private services for anybody? Was there any bodies there?
It's hard to search through my own memory. Give me a moment. There was Billy Yard's service, but the casket was closed. I don't remember how he died.
Every single one of these funerals, there's no body in the casket, and the only people in the audience at these funerals are the 6 members of this team in various disguises at each of the funerals.
Iconic. New theory, no superhero has ever died.
Don't let Marvel and DC hear you say that, because...
Don't let Cobalt Copper hear you say that, because...
Aww.
Smash cut.
Smash cut.
I'll come back to the bar, to the dive bar with my cat and reunite with Chill.
Yeah, sweet.
Hey, Chill. Hey, Wade.
Hi there.
Hey, Junior.
Look, my cat can change colors. Beefquake, turn into a form of blue.
He's not changing.
Beefquake, are you power shy?
Meow.
Hold on. I put him on the pool table. That color.
Beefquake, including his costume, turns invisible.
Whoa.
So before he couldn't do it that well, like seconds ago he was like unable to turn blue. But now he's all kinds of green. So maybe it's different colors. Beefquake.
You feel Beefquake on your shoulders.
Oh, it's because it's green, Tom, so, you know, that's the easiest colour to key out.
Good kitty. I'm trying to scratch. I have no idea where the face is.
You feel
Poke its eye.
Beefquake's paws on your shoulder, and as you go to give scritches, your hand moves right through where the body would be.
Is Beefquake a ghost?
Did you kill the cat?
Beefquake, no longer pool table color? Just normal again?
You see Beefquake
Where?
on your shoulders.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna teleport my shoulder up so that I can look Beefquake in the eye. Beefquake, so you can turn incorporeal?
Meow.
Where did you learn this power?
Meow.
Can anyone here speak to cats? Is there any cat-speaking superheroes?
There's a villain called Catmaster.
It's I, Pussy Tongue! Ah!
Okay, so my cat can become invisible and incorporeal, which means that he can pass through solid objects. So, yeah, I'd be pretty jealous if I was you. Chill. What can your boyfriend do again? Oh, shoot light out of his hand?
Yeah, it's not really a direct comparison between your cat and my boyfriend, though, is it, Junior?
I hope not.
Yeah, well, my cat's a lot cooler, so...
Well, have you even noticed that the word chocolate kind of sounds like a door being locked? So, how about that? Come on, come on, Wade, let's get out of here.
Huh?
And I walk through
What the fuck are you talking about?
I walk through a door and I just say the word chocolate as if I'm locking a door and I leave.
I still wanted to hang out with you. That's fine. I guess I'll do some shit on my own. Beefquake, hoop trick.
Beefquake jumps through the hoop.
Yeah, good. Good.
As Gracie
get-
trained him.
you get a
I
feeling.
want a drop of credit.
You get a feeling, because of your connection with Beefquake, that Beefquake was sort of frustrated at the point where you were trying to enter the filament, being unable to enter the same way they did before. And you get also a sort of spatial feeling. You've spent so much time with Beefquake that they're almost moving the space through them to change colors.
Are they misty stepping?
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool. So Beefquake can teleport, just not in a normal way.
Well, I guess less Misty Step and more, like you said originally, that they can go intangible.
Yeah, they can go into another dimension, or like a pocket dimension,
Yeah.
to slip through our current dimensions.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, Beefquake
Solid
can rogue
barriers.
trick.
Blink spell.
Beefquake, you are a very impressive cat.
Meow.
Meow, indeed. Hey everybody, look at what my cat can do. Beefquake, go through the table.
Beefquake jumps and right before landing on the table just seemingly disappears and then walks out from underneath the table.
Isn't that impressive? All the superheroes in here? Why is no one looking?
Hey, that's amazing.
Paul looks up from the computer and he's like, "Oh, yeah, very cool."
You know, Paul, ever since I came back, you have been... It feels like you haven't talked to me at all. We were best buds before.
I'm
I left.
sorry, Junior. I've been very distracted. And I lost my armor recently, which is sort of been
Yeah,
pretty
that was
hard.
the saddest thing that happened.
You don't got two pairs?
Be glad Gracie's not there, Paul.
No, I didn't build any backups.
I want to pull up a wheelie chair next to him. So what are you doing? Eh? Computer shit?
I'm studying all my scans of what I have of Lightbulb and its information, trying to find any entry points or weaknesses.
Can I look at this and see if I can figure anything out?
Yeah,
What would this be? Is this a situation?
yeah,
7.
nice. So, you're looking through sort of the code that he's been scrawling through and the attached systems that Lightbulb has throughout the city, and you recognize both the code and the infrastructure for the tubes. And noticing that it's built on its own separate power system, away from Lightbulb's main power system and the city infrastructure. And you notice that with that, it's also on its sort of own private server that has a connection to Lightbulb that
Yeah.
it sends commands through and stuff. But you think that it's possible, as it's not as attached to Lightbulb and its systems, you could possibly use the tubes to your advantage.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this. I'm going to look at Paul first and be like, I assume you're using a VPN or something, right?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. We want to be
7
sure that we're not
VPNs.
in the location that we're in.
A very Paul network.
I'm behind like 7 proxies.
All right, cool. Gotcha. I'm going to
And
go
you
ahead.
can be too. With our code Season Quest Pod, you can get your own virtual Paul network.
Surfshark.
Surf Paul Shark.
I'm gonna open up this, like, let's pretend that hacking's like it is in the movies. I'll teleport my
Sure.
hands onto the keyboard, and what I'm doing is I'm gonna disconnect the tunnels from Lightbulb. What are they called? What do we call them? The pipes? The tunnels?
Tubes.
Tubes? The tubes. I'm gonna disconnect the tubes from Lightbulb, and once I've fully disconnected it from Lightbulb, I want to do a counter. I want to put it onto Paul Shark's network, if I can. I want to
Yeah,
make it so,
so
that we can just take the tubes.
Yeah.
This is something I imagine I'll set up to do so that I can do it with a button press once we're ready to start the attack. Instead of it
Yeah.
being like a thing where it's like, now, because that will give Lightbulb time to do a counterattack, I want it to be a surprise. So I'm almost setting
Yeah.
up a pre-hack, if that's a thing that I can do.
I will have you roll for this.
Obviously. You know what, Paul? They don't have computers in the 1950s or whatever. And I have missed this shit. What am I rolling? What am I rolling?
I'm tempted to do either defend or unleash. And probably not unleash.
You could do directly engage a threat because you could go for the advantage, create an opportunity for your allies.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Go with that one.
Those are not happy dice rolled noises.
You're getting a +1 from Paul, if that helps.
Do I have access to the team pool?
Yeah, that's what he's doing for you.
Oh, he's giving me access to the team pool. I could use my... Do I have influence over Paul?
Yeah, I'll say yes.
I could get rid of my influence over Paul to pass this roll. But then that means that I don't have influence over Paul anymore. And I want him and I to get along. This is so hard.
He loses trust in you because you use a secret illegal hacking technique. He's like,
That's what might happen. I think I'm just gonna have to fail it.
Okay.
I got a
sorry,
6.
bud.
It's okay. I just hope that doesn't ruin our lives.
With the +1?
That's with the +1. I got a 6.
Okay. Yeah. So you start attempting to disconnect the tube system, but boom, firewall
Yeah.
cut off. Lightbulb felt your presence in its system
Yeah.
and immediately counter-defended.
Yeah. And I immediately flick the computer off at the mains because I know that if I'm gonna get counter hacked, I don't want it to go through my 7 proxies. Whatever the fuck that means. I turn over to Paul. I definitely had something there for a second, but
Yeah.
couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, I saw that. I attempted something similar earlier. Lightbulb's quick.
It's quick.
Maybe I'll get BC 3000 in here and me and him can work on something.
Sorry, the big guy?
yes.
Yeah, the caveman looking guy, he's a great programmer.
Really? I thought his degree was in thermal engineering.
Yeah, but he codes for fun.
He codes for fun. Wow. You know what? Coding fucking sucks. I do not envy him, huh? You know? Not like you and me who have to code for a job.
Yeah.
For sure. Hey, I guess if I can't help do this, then I am fundamentally useless.
Hey, come on. You're a great addition to the team, and I'm glad to have you back, Junior.
Yeah. Hope you can get your suit back soon, Paul.
Well, it exploded, so I'll build another one, but
And you really just don't have more than one?
no, why would I build multiple armor suits if the one I have is useful for every situation?
Okay, so here's why. In case one of them breaks or blows up, like what just happened, and then you're not naked for a week.
I am wearing clothes.
You know what I mean. If you get shot, you'll die.
Yeah.
Maybe I can work something out. I don't know. I can't build shit. Gabagool.
Gabagool.
You know, my mom's actually making costumes for BS and Chill, so if you want, I can get you one made of fabric.
I don't do fabric.
Yeah, alright. What are you wearing now?
Plastic.
Paul is the guy who has microplastics in his blood.
He has macroplastics in his blood. Just chunks.
It's actually an ultralight plastic weave that absorbs impact.
Andy wears a weave.
I punch his arm to see what happens.
Ow.
Okay, so it doesn't absorb impact that good. I'm gonna go to the gym and train, because I think that I am not achieving anything up here. Let me know if anything comes up, and I'll help out. And I go downstairs to the basement gym that obviously it has. It's a fucking superhero base. And I start hitting the bag, you know. Dum dum.
Yeah.
Punch it.
From 10 feet away.
Yeah. Kicking it. I punch it towards myself. It hits me in the face. And Beefquake's got a little punching bag.
Baby.
That Beefquake is just like pawing at it upside down. Like,
It's one of those balls around a cat post. Beefquake's just hitting it like meow 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 meow.
right.
What a sweetie.
Chip.
Yeah, I'm in the other room with Wade, and I'm trying to comfort him because obviously he's feeling a little bit defeated that the cat's demonstrating using their powers better than he is.
Yeah. He's like, I don't understand.
Your powers are a lot bigger, I'm sure. You know, they're the powers of Hello.
Yeah, I mean, he was one of my favorites growing up.
Mine too. You know, we both had Hello trading cards that we...
Yeah.
Hello, kitty.
It was unfortunate about what you told me about him.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I want to live in that shadow, you know?
Well, that's the great thing about powers and superhero identities, is that even if somebody has already tarnished the name and powers, you could be a new hero bringing new power to that, new light to the power, or power to the light, or name to the power and light. You know, you can forge your own destiny no matter what happened in the past. Can I roll to like comfort and support Wade?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I rolled a 10, but my mundane is -2, taking it to 8. So it's still a pass.
success.
Still good.
Yeah, but I wanted a 10 or more.
Great. So you see, as you're talking to him, his eyes are lighting up to your words, quite literally. His eyes glow like a brilliant yellow, and they look like literally two suns. He's just like, he's nodding along.
Wade, don't panic or anything, but your power seems really strong right now. I think we can look over there. See that target on the wall? There's a little dartboard. If you aim at that, see if you can just focus all of your energy and powers straight at that dartboard. Maybe not all of your energy and powers, just like a blast of energy.
He turns and looks at the dartboard. He sort of squints to focus, and as he squints, a beam of sunlight energy blasts the dartboard, catching it on fire.
Oh my god, that's
goes,
amazing!
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Wade! And I pull him in and give him a brief kiss before pulling back and shooting a blast of ice at the dartboard, allowing the smouldering remains to land on the ground.
Yeah.
Re-Rack walks in that moment and just goes, my dartboard!
With a couple other people, and he's like, yeah, it's a brand new dartboard.
Yeah, guys, it's gonna be a great game.
Premium cork.
Premium cork. That is a great superhero name.
Yeah. Re-Rack sees his dartboard on the floor, sees you two back in an embrace or a kiss, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Throws his hands up. Fucking Christ. Alright. And he leaves the room.
Wade, I don't know if you want to get a superhero suit or change your name, like superhero name from or to Hello or anything like that, but whatever you decide, you'll have the support of the Freedom Fighters. Obviously, you won't be able to join our team because we'd have
No, numbers thing.
Yeah, we'd have to change the name, but whatever you decide to do, I'm sure Pool Shark and Sentry Man and all of the Patient Hero, not Sentry Man, he's gone, but everyone else will be able to help you in some way.
Chip, when you were talking to me, I felt so strongly, and I really felt connected to you. When I blasted that target, though, I felt another connection.
Oh?
So far away. I don't want to go there.
Wait, you want to go there, or I don't want to go there? What did you say?
I said I don't want to go there.
Oh, okay, phew. Okay, do you think it was like a love connection between us and someone else? Or like, what's...
It wasn't love, it felt like responsibility or duty.
I feel like responsibility and duty... No, okay, I'm getting off track.
No, you feel like home, Chip.
Aww, that's so sweet.
We're back with Memory Bank.
Okay, so the answer's a wizard. He's probably alive. So's the rest of the original team. What else is new? What else should we know?
No more of a recent memory. Everything just went dark. He turns to the window, and it looks like night.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
It wasn't. The dome has completely darkened, as if some sort of filter has been activated.
Huh. That's new. We should probably not stay here for too long. If shit like this is happening, we should probably see what everyone else is doing.
Yeah. This is a new wrinkle, isn't it?
Something's always happening.
Something's always happening.
It's always been a long day. Do you see what I mean now that you're spending time with me?
Yeah.
How fucked up it all is.
Like, when I'm by myself, not a lot of shit happens.
Yeah,
other than, like, card tricks and whatnot. But, like, it's almost like you guys are the main characters.
Yeah, you live a very simple life if you're more than 100 meters away from me. there's a radius just kind of around us. Okay, let's go see what this shit's about. Thank you for having us, Memory Bank. We really appreciate it.
Do you have Patient Hero with you? I remember
Yes, we do.
you spent a lot of time with him. Can I come back with you guys?
Yeah, sure thing.
I want to remember more.
Okay, yeah, we'll go. Probably just have to be kind of careful because something's fucking happening out there. Let's go.
Right. Yeah. And Trickshot's like, all right, let's go back. He throws his cards up. One of them completely blocking your vision, and as the card passes, you're in the dive bar.
This fucker.
Grace is so fucking excited. she gives him like a big hug, being like, "You finally fucking did it!" And like way better than like a wardrobe to like the other room, dude. Look at you go.
Oh shit! That was just instinct. I didn't even realize I did that.
Trickshot is such a fucking idiot.
Grace has gone from like big idiot and like giving him a hug to being like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
It's a lot to get used to.
Yeah, but she kind of like keeps that in the back of her mind. As we continue. Yeah, Memory Bank. Patient Hero will be around here somewhere. And I go to find the rest of the team. While I'm walking away, I grab a pool ball and I throw it at Trickshot just really quick and suddenly to see if he can like, by instinct, do anything.
Hits him in the head.
While
and
that's
dies.
happening,
I don't hit him in the head. I'm going for the chest.
you can see as you turn around and throw the pool ball at him, the cards are just fluttering back into his hand as he's walking beside you, and he instinctively puts his hand in front of the ball, grabs it, turns it around, sort of palms it, and then he's like, "Check your belt."
And is it just a regular full ball?
Yep, the pool ball's back on your belt.
It wasn't even one of mine, it was just one from a table. Just a
Oh,
regular
yeah.
full-size pool.
Well, then he put that pool ball on your belt.
Unfortunately, now your magic 8-ball's gone, and so you have
No!
no communicator anymore. Can I walk upstairs?
Yep.
Very sweaty. Sorry, I broke the sandbag. Hope that's okay.
What to do with all the sand?
Oh, it just poured out. Beefquake's currently using it as a litter box. Oh, but yes, that reminds me. Beefquake has superpowers. Pretty cool.
Very cool. What can he do?
Beefquake, come here. And I go,
Beefquake comes up next to you, looking satisfied after a good kitty poop.
no, I was hoping you would teleport through the floor. Do one of your tricks.
Can I suggest one?
Yep.
He comes up to me and like goes to like rub against my legs and then becomes incorporeal and just lies on the ground. Like falls through my legs.
Absolutely. Yep. And it's
That
just now
is-
laying on the floor.
So cute and so impressive.
Yeah, so it's something to do with a pocket dimension, I think, from my understanding of space-time. But he's a good kitty, isn't he?
Yeah. Meow.
I was thinking, since, you know, we're all here now, why don't we go get you guys and you
Yeah? Yeah, boy,
why
what
don't
is
we
it?
go get why don't we go get your new costumes sorted? You and Snowflake.
Yes!
You can get something better than what this is. I'm pointing at your normal clothes.
How fucking dare you? You insult my normal clothes, you, and I just did Trickshot, call them, what was it, gaudy? Some word I've never heard you use before because you can't use words more than 2 syllables. Just angry. Just pissed off that someone's insulting her clothes.
I'm gonna have a quick shower and then we can head out because, you know, I've been working up a sweat down in the gym and also, you know, fighting crime or whatever I was doing.
As you walk away, I just whisper to Trickshot, but we don't even have a gym.
I was just beating some guy up.
What did he break?
I was beating up the sandbag.
Poor Jim.
And he was just too polite to tell you to stop.
Until he eventually died.
Oh no.
And got shat on.
Fissure's second murder.
Rest in
Third
peace,
murder.
Jim Sandbag.
It's fun that everyone's getting powers.
Yeah, even me.
Even you.
I can't wait till it's my turn.
I knock on the door that I saw Chill go into, and I'm like, Chill, costume time, just, you know, start to get ready to go. 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, sure. Come. Give me a moment. And yeah, I come out and join the others in the other room when we're about
Steam
to get
rolls out of the room.
off. Hi guys, I'm Steam.
Between the three of us who haven't learned new powers, the real players, what have we been doing to upskill? I think this is just between us.
I mean, I was in the gym,
You're in the gym.
and I was helping people outside of the thing. I'm the only one who's been doing superheroing.
We've
This
we've
has been
been
a form of
spending
superheroing.
the whole week
Training people up.
saving people and rescuing people. This is the first day we've had to upskill and train.
I think it's been a few days. Has it, Charlie?
Yeah, it has been.
Okay, cool. I feel like I probably have a new gadget or two. Been working with Paul Shark to have a think. Because I imagine he was always like, I've got this new idea, Gracie.
Yeah.
He's like, I've been fucking so many ideas. Let's go.
So
You've been
with your
fucking so
prepared,
many ideas.
I've been fucking so many ideas.
with your preparedness over the last couple of days, I'll say you each get a point of progression
Potential?
potential.
Thanks, Charlie.
That takes me to 4.
Same. Yeah. New gadget.
What's the new gadget?
You'll see.
A gun.
Thank you for listening. You can find us at Season Quest Pod on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also this week is Kiwi RPG Week, where a bunch of New Zealand creators are making a bunch of really cool stuff. On Tuesday, the 3rd of May, there is going to be a D12 Go live stream with Brad from Fate of Eisen, Tom, and Troy, and it's going to be really fun and good and great, and enjoy it, and we'll see you next week.